over the years, like I really wanted to distance myself from social media. And I mean, like all social media platforms, YouTube is an exception, but it also, I feel like it has become a little more toxic with like YouTube Shorts. I feel like it's a lot more easy to get into that addicting habit of just scrolling. But when I talk about social media in the video, I don't mean YouTube, and I just want to, like, I mean like TikTok, TikTok, Instagram. I mean, those are like the two that I use. But the thing that I've noticed the most is that my creativity is kind of, I mean, sometimes I get inspired. Sometimes I see something and I'm like, okay, this inspired me. So I feel like that's the reason why I'm still holding on to social media in general. Because I scroll and most of the time I don't see anything that I like. But then sometimes there's like one video and there's something, I see something or I hear something and I'm like, okay, that inspired me. And having that positive thing that I took away from social media just keeps me going. But I feel like my creativity in phases where I use social media less, because I had phases where I deleted it all and I didn't use anything, and I feel like I was so much more creative and I was just creating so much more because I wasn't constantly comparing myself to, is it good enough? Because other people, there's a million people that's gonna do better than me, but like if I don't have social media, I don't see them every time I do something. So I feel like, yeah, the impact that, or like the negative impact that social media has on my creativity is something that really, especially this year, I think a few months ago I wrote a list of things, like habits that I want to change, like things I do that annoy me and that I want to work on. And I think there's a few things I did work on, and then there's social media and like my use of social media. I did not work on that, but I feel like this right now, in this season of my life, I kind of want to focus more on that. And then I really want to see what impact that will have on my creativity. And then like over the next couple of weeks, I'm just gonna like kind of document the impact it has on my creativity. I'll just give you guys an update like every now and then how I feel with creating, not only videos, but like just creating in general, and if I feel more connected to myself in a way. Because that's are my hopes, that I will find back my creativity and just overall feel more connected to myself again. Like that I don't have 1,000 things on social media constantly just bombarding my mind kind of. And I feel like that way I could just be more calm again and just see more clearly on what I really want, instead of seeing so many things that social media tells me that I want, and then I think I want them, but like I don't know if I actually want them, or if it's just because I see it on social media and it looks perfect, especially with like traveling or just things in general, not even materialistic things, but just seeing a path, like a life path of someone else, and I think, oh, I want that. It just, I feel like that's what I'm hoping me deleting social media is going to do for me, that I can see more clearly and like feel what I actually want, instead of seeing so many things and having so many opportunities. I hope that I'm going to be less overwhelmed with like making life choices in general. And then also like that's the main part, just finding my creativity back. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Okay, so it's been, I think, 2 or 3 days without having social media except YouTube. And what I've noticed, and I'm not proud of that, is that I watch way more YouTube Shorts, which I wanted to avoid, but this kind of happened automatically. So I feel like from today on, I want to be more mindful of that. I thought I'm going to delete social media and I would have more free time, so I wrote a list of things that I wanted to do, or just some things. For example, I want to read more. I have so many books that I haven't read yet. Then what else I wanted to do? I wanted to start drawing and painting again, even though I'm not good at it, but it's something that I used to enjoy so much as a kid. And then just in general, find other ways of expressing creativity, whatever that may be. I don't know yet. I think that's just something I'm going to discover in the process. Then I also want to watch more movies, like sit down and watch full movies, not in the cinema, but also at home. I have such a long watch list of movies that I feel like winter is the perfect time to watch more movies, I guess. So yeah, like I said, I thought I would have more free time, but honestly not really. Like the time that I had, I spent watching YouTube Shorts, which is embarrassing, and I have to change that. And then also there was just so much going on with work, so I didn't really have time to do any of those things to like be more creative in general. So I feel like those few days haven't been any different than my usual days without social media now. doing is painting, which was also something I put on the list of things I wanted to do with the more free time I have. And I made a little ritual of putting on some really like calming playlists on YouTube, lighting a candle, maybe some incense sticks, and then I'm just gonna start painting. And I know me painting looks like a 6-year-old. I'm aware of that, and even sharing that is putting me a little out of my comfort zone, because it looks like a kindergarten kid painted that, but also I really enjoy the process of just drawing. And even though I'm not good at it, I just really like it. And I think in the end that's all that matters. So I'm sharing that, but don't laugh at it. Also, there's another thing that I wanted to share, and it's this app, and I've been using it for I think the past 2 or 3 years. And I mean, this is not sponsored, but I just genuinely like this app. It's called, actually, what is it called? I forgot. It's called One Sec. I'm just gonna write it down somewhere. And it works like that. Once you want to open a certain app, you can choose which one. For me, because I deleted, I used to have it for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And since I deleted Instagram and TikTok, I only have it for YouTube. But it kind of, before you open it, there's a countdown and it goes up, so you can breathe in and out, and then you can think about, do you actually want to open it? Because sometimes I used to catch myself just wanting to, like, not even being conscious about going on social media. I just did it, and this just really helps me to ground and like hold in a second and just think about, do I actually want to open this? And then most of the time I don't want to open it, but sometimes I do. But I don't know, it's just an app that I really like, and I would really recommend when you want to use social media less. So it's been a little over 2 weeks without social media except for YouTube, and also I'm at my parents' house right now, so I just want to film a little update. I think it's going to take me more time to actually feel differences. Like, for example, last year I've been off social media for like 6 months, and I could really feel a difference after like more than 2 weeks for sure. I don't even know why I went back on, I think Instagram it was. I think I wanted to check some or like stalk someone's Instagram account. That's why I logged back in, and then I don't know, I started watching reels again, and yeah, I don't know. But this time I really want to have this change, and like not have this as a long-term change. Like, I'm not planning on going back to Instagram or TikTok ever in my life. Let's see how that goes. I think I've said that many times in my life now. As for creativity, I think I've been more creative for sure, but that's because I have more time, which makes sense because I've been spending less time on my phone. I've been drawing, I've been watching more movies, I think I've been more creative with my YouTube videos, which I really loved, and I think I could film like an update video like 6 months from now. I think that's also good because it's gonna hold me accountable to like not log back into Instagram or TikTok. I do feel more calm, I can say that for sure, even though I do struggle with watching YouTube shorts, which is annoying and kind of embarrassing. But I don't know, because I have a few creators that I really want to watch their long form content on YouTube, but I want to have it as my goal to, when I log into YouTube on my laptop, I want to just not scroll on the recommended feed. Like, I just want to go to the tab that where like people that I follow, like where the videos are that the people that I follow uploaded. I want to watch their content, and that's it. And I don't want to scroll on the recommended page or anything. It's just crazy to me how it is legal to, like, everyone or like most people my age I know are addicted to social media. And I mean, we all know by now that it is made to keep us addicted, and like, so we buy into capitalism and that we spend as much time as possible on those apps. And like everyone's miserable from it. But I feel like there is a change going on right now. I feel like everyone's getting tired of it. Not everyone, but like from what I see online and what I hear people say in real life, I think everyone's getting tired of social media at this point, and I think that's good. I really think it is. I think we should all go back to long-form content because that's a healthy way of consuming and creating content. And I want to have my goal to completely cut off YouTube Shorts and just spend my time creating, because that's what I love doing. Just creating whatever it is, even though it's just me painting in my room with not the intent of anyone ever seeing whatever I painted. Because I enjoyed the process. Or writing, just sitting in a coffee shop and write and do creative writing. And I don't know, I just really want to find back that creative side of me that I had before social media and the comparison and everything kind of killed off my creativity. So I think it's an ongoing process. I just wanted to, like, after a few weeks, give another update. But I will film, I think, I already said that. I think I'm going to film like an update video like 6 months from now, how I feel without social media. But I think I feel good. I feel more connected to myself for sure. I don't have so many external voices from like other accounts of social media always giving me new ideas or like telling me things I have to do or how I should be. And that way I can listen to my inner voice more clearly. Or like the input that I get are from people in real life and people that I care about and trust. So I think that's good. So I feel more connected to myself. I feel more calm, less anxious, so that's good. Like, I've watched many videos of people wanting to go off social media, and then everyone says the same thing at the end, that they feel more calm, more connected to themselves, and more less anxious. So it's just crazy to me how social media still is legal. I really want to create healthy boundaries and like create a healthy relationship with social media in general, and I think I'm on a good path to that. And I think if I enjoy the things I do instead of scrolling on social media, I think that's the only way I can cut it out, like long term, because otherwise if I don't enjoy whatever I'm doing, there will be a point that I'm going to go back to social media. So as long as I enjoy the things I do instead of scrolling, I think I'm going to be good. I'm kind of trying to wrap it up now. I don't know, I can't stop talking for some reason. So thank you for watching this. Maybe you want to take this as an inspiration to just log off social media for a few days, or maybe even longer if you want. But I think it's good to take breaks from social media every now and then, and just to experience life without social media anyway. So yeah, thank you for watching.